Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another video. All right, let's check it out. What we got for you right now. Boy, oh boy, is this a classic or what? Is this one of the most known Volkswagens around the world, worldwide? I must say, after the Volkswagen Beetle, I think the Volkswagen Golf, it is the most known and remembered car. Well, we're not really remembered because they still make them, but we do remember their origins, like where they come from and back then. Now, this car, let me tell you a bit about Volkswagen Golf altogether. You may know already, but maybe you don't know exactly when they started. They started back in 1974. That's a long time ago, guys. Over 47 years ago. No, 74 is actually 30 years ago. No, what am I saying? I'm sorry, 50. 50. Wow. 50 years ago. That's an achievement when a brand, I think only a very few brands can talk about having a recognized, and I'm talking about models specifically, having a recognized and respected model like the Volkswagen Golf. I could say another model that is very respected worldwide will be the Toyota Corolla or the Volkswagen Beetle or the Renault 4 was very popular for a very long time. Citroën 2CV, models that lasted for decades. I'm talking about decades. They probably refreshed them here and there. Well, the Volkswagen Golf, they did a big time difference from their beginnings. Now, explain to you about a bit about Volkswagen Golf. I'm sure this car was probably sold worldwide. It was a very known brand everywhere. Just in very few places. When it came out, exactly like in North America, talking about Mexico, USA, and Canada. When it came out, in USA and Canada, this Volkswagen was called a Rabbit. The first generation Volkswagen was called the Volkswagen Rabbit. And in Mexico, it was called the Volkswagen Caribe. Like the Caribbean, but in Spanish, Caribe. So, quite interesting. Then after that, they came out with Golf, the Golf model name. So the second generation, which is the one that we're looking at right now, that's when it came out with the Golf name. Now, what we're looking at right now, I should have said at the beginning, but I'll present the car right now. It's a 143 scale, 1965 Volkswagen Golf GL. I love those round headlights because they had them also in non-round. I think it was square, the other ones, or they had a quad round. But they just, I love how simple it looks, but at the same time attractive. It's just one of those cars that you look at it from far away and say, hey, that's a Golf. I know right away. You can distinguish these models from, even they're simple, but they're recognized. The Volkswagen Golf also had a sister model, which was a Jetta. Um, it was very popular too, but the Golf is the one that are really we recognize from day one, from the beginning. Let's check it out. Let's see. Engine wise, well, engine, they has so many type of engines. They had on the this is the second generation, so let's go to this generation. The second generation engine, it was a they had a 1.8. They had a few engines. Let me just read them real quick. Yeah, it has 1.8. They also made them as a cabriolet, which was convertible. I'm not sure exactly in this model. I remember the convertibles were still pulling out the first generation model, but they were cute. They were, the first generation was actually the one that really opened their doors to the world, which I think is the cutest one of all. The first generation. Obviously, that's how they got to be such a famous car, such a remembered car worldwide. And you still see them on the roads. That's how you know they were reliable. Not much of them. Most of them are restored and everything, but still. Alright, guys, so I'm gonna let this car go around a few times and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, so what do you guys think about this car? I'm sure you probably have memories somehow, or you must have lived under the rock if you don't remember these cars. Well, it depends on your age. If you're a youngster, you probably just seen these cars more as a probably as a car show, like a classic car show, or like a Volkswagen display, like display of classic Volkswagens. But I don't, or maybe one of here that old or rusted out or something on the road. But they were really good cars. They were really attractive. People really liked them. That's why Volkswagen's still in the game. They still being sold around the world. Alright, guys, don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up. I always appreciate when you're showing that you're liking the video. Thank you so much. Don't forget to click and subscribe and click the bell next to the subscribe button. And the most important, don't forget to comment below. Let me know what you guys think about these cars. Do you remember them? Have you drove them? Do you still see them on the roads? Were they sold in your country? Maybe there's a country out there that these were never sold. I don't know. Maybe it happened. Let me know in the comments below. Take care of yourselves more than ever, and goodbye.